I'm going to go ahead and call this Special Harbor Commission meeting to order. This is the February 1, 2024 Special Harbor Commissioner meeting. Jennifer, can we have a roll call?
Let the record reflect that all commissioners are present with the exception of Commissioner Yan, who will be here shortly.
Thank you. Commissioner Spirchek, can you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Please stand. Here this evening. First off, I'd like to thank all of you for taking the time this evening to discuss the appraisal of rental rates for mooring permits within Newport Harbor. Can we have just stop the talking in here for right now so we can conduct this meeting? My Harbor Commission peers appreciate your taking the time to join us tonight and engage in this important matter. First, I'd like to outline where we are at on the appraisal. The Harbor Commission has been tasked with working with city staff to acquire appraisals for the on and offshore moorings. The last appraisal was done in 2015 and adopted by City Council Resolution in 2016. Contained within the 2016 resolution was the direction to appraise rates at 5-year intervals. There has not been an appraisal since 2016, which is 8 years ago. Tonight's meeting is dedicated to this topic, and there will be no other agenda item tonight. This meeting is solely for the purpose of listening to the comments of our stakeholders and mooring permittees on the appraisal. Your input is crucial and will be seriously considered in the decision-making process at all levels within city government. I would also like to say that I've read the emails that have been sent to me. I appreciate the passion that our mooring permittees have for their opportunity to utilize Newport Harbor. I would like to state that all the people working on the appraisals are taking this process very serious. I have seen the hours of work contributed by the subcommittee, the entire Harbor Commission, city staff, and considerable time by our harbor master. I would also like to thank all of you for the challenging work that has been put into this so far. Tonight, we are here to listen and compile the concerns and support on this topic that will be voiced this evening. Also, we will add the feedback from the emails received and consolidate all these comments. After this meeting, the subcommittee will summarize the key points from all the public comments that have been received. At our February 14th Harbor Commission meeting, the subcommittee will take this consolidated feedback and will report back to the Commission. We will not be making any decisions this evening. I'll repeat that, there'll be no vote or decisions done in this Special Harbor Commission meeting tonight. I believe it is important to restate the reason we're here tonight. Multiple people have asked me why the Harbor Commission is evaluating mooring rates. This evening, our real property administrator, Laura Wooding-Whittinger, will outline that it is the City of Newport Beach's responsibility to evaluate and to charge market rents for tideland water space. This is required by California state law and further required through the municipal code of Newport Beach. That said, the purpose of the Harbor Commission is to support and advise our City Council on matters which relate to the harbor. This mooring appraisal is one of our Harbor Commission objectives. And it is all parties' obligation to ensure that the city meets the requirements of state tidelands in which we hold in trust for all Californians. Now, I would like to set the guidelines for this meeting and for all parties who are present. First, I ask that you do not disrupt this meeting with applause or any outbursts. It is important to have an orderly meeting and allow everyone who cares to participate to have their time and allow the next person to come up uninterrupted. I ask that you please respect this. Tonight's format will be We will, after I've concluded my remarks, we'll have a presentation from staff, and I will open it up to the Harbor Commission to ask staff any questions. Secondly, there'll be a short presentation from the subcommittee done by Vice Chair Beer, and after he concludes his presentation, I'll open it up to the Commission for any questions of Vice Chair Beer. We provided the opportunity for the Newport Mooring Association to have 20 minutes to give a presentation. That's 20 minutes, not anymore. And after the presentation from the Newport Mooring Association, we'll open it up to the Harbor Commission for questions of the NMA. After that, we will have public comments and allow the people here in the room who would like to speak to come up. Public comments will be limited to 3 minutes. And I did want to ask, can I have a raise of hands here who intends to talk and speak tonight? Okay. All right. The first thing I would like to ask is, we would really like it, I mean, if people are coming up saying the same thing over and over, I don't think it's going to add much value. If we could kind of keep it to, specific points that you have, and if we're saying the thing over and over again, trust me, we're getting it, and we will take that feedback, and we will be talking about it in our next Harbor Commission meeting. I appreciate that. Okay, so next, I'd like to turn this over to staff for a staff report on the review of appraisal and discussion of rental rates for mooring permits. Lauren?
Thank you, Chair Scully, members of the Harbor Commission. My name is Lauren Whittinger with the Community Development Department, here with a presentation for you this evening regarding the Tidelands rental rates for on and offshore moorings. By way of background, Tidelands are property owned by the state of California, by the people of California, and managed by the city. The city's governance over the Tidelands is handled under California state statutes, locally known as the Beacon Bay Bill, the city's municipal code, and city council policy. Those three documents also stipulate that use by private third parties requires payment of rent or permit or agreement. To dig a little bit deeper into those governing documents, the state of California, both the California Constitution and the Beacon Bay Bill govern the city's management of the Tidelands. Section 6 of Article 16 of the Public Finance Code says that the city is a fiduciary of those public tidelands and requires that no gift of public funds is provided to any individual or corporation. And the Beacon Bay Bill, which broadly speaking limits use of the tidelands to public uses like a harbor, beaches, marinas, aquatic and recreational facilities, and also for preservation of the land and their